What's up, everybody? Today I want to talk to you about a press and when is it okay to use a turn and press, okay? So if you're not familiar with that, what a turn and press is usually used for is if the weight is challenging, if it's too challenging for you to strict press, what's going to have to happen is you might have to press and rotate and use a little more range of motion, a little more body English, as we say, to get that weight overhead. So when is that utilized and who's it utilized for? So again, it's used when the weight is a bit heavier. If I can't, obviously I want the benefit of the press is you want to try to be able to strict press as much weight as you can comfortably without making really like a funny face. So big breath in, driving up and back, okay? So when I go into a turn and press, I'm getting a little bit of momentum and using a bit of my opposite lat oblique to get power, okay? So this is good for someone that has some limited range of motion that can't start from this position and drive up and back. So ideally when you press, you want to maintain that the scapula, that sucker right there, is not in this down and forward position. So some people are in that position all the time. With proper foam rolling techniques and stretches, we can get you to get into that position better. But if you can't right now, let's say you have decent range of motion, let's say you may finish here, if I have you press straight up and up overhead, having someone rotate and think about wrapping the bell around the earlobe is a cue that I like to use, will help and kind of get that range of motion back. So what you're actually doing is you're squeezing that shoulder blade together and then finishing the press. So you're getting to a secure position, then going back, because like I said before, here might be a little bit too challenging. That initial few degrees might put a little bit of stress on the front of your shoulder. So focus on that when you're doing a press, all right? Again, you want to try and be able to press as much weight as you can to get strong and get the benefit of the exercise from a strict position, okay? But if that is not an option for you, using the turn, but making sure also too, I see people kind of do this a lot improperly, kind of whipping the hips into it. You really want to keep those hips stable, squeezing from your glutes, and driving up and back, okay? So focus on those two differences. I guarantee utilizing those appropriately will give you more benefit of that press.